welcome to another episode of These Are the Aesthetics. I go by the name of Cheech, a.k.a. New Year's, same me. We don't change, we evolve and improve. A.k.a. the ladies' favorite broadcaster, a.k.a. I'm next in line to be married right after Gary. And that laugh was supposed to be a laugh of support, not hate.
Hey, love who you want to love.
Fall in love when you want to fall in love.
No matter how long or how short y'all been together,
just go for it, right?
I go by the name of Gary, a.k.a. In Gary You Trust, a.k.a. Mr. Sneaker Combo, a.k.a. 2026 is mine.
Okay. All right. I don't know about the whole year, but I know the month you get married is yours.
The amount of money I'm spending, 2026 is mine.
Come back for everything you lost. I get it.
2026 is the year we get it back in
blood. Nah, I feel that.
And then some.
I feel that. But how's the energy in the room? How's your life been? How's your mental health? How's your physical well-being? Like, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm at a solid, I would say, 8.5 now. Like, just kicking here and chill. Because, like, the people don't know, we don't really get to, like, chill often.
That's true.
So, like, we are recording a little bit later than usual, but we actually had time to actually chop it up.
And catch up.
It's, like, been a while. But, like, before, I was at, like, maybe, like, a 5. Because it's just, like, a lot of shit I've been dealing with, like, off camera. But, hey, we always prevail, they say.
It's always an energy boost when we come around each other,
exactly.
Which is good.
Because, you know, that's the fastest way men, like, definitely have a better day when it's, like, when you just express, like, the shit that y'all going through. And the funny thing is, we will never trade our shit for each other.
No. And what makes us feel better, too, as men is we don't compare struggles. And we don't have the struggle Olympics. Like, we all want to solve our shit.
Exactly.
But the fact that somebody else is also going through some shit makes us feel like, oh, we're human, you know? Other
1,000%.
people is going through their own battles too. So let's just support each other, you know, instead of, tearing each other down. But for me, man, I'm at a solid, I want to say an 8, around the same range. I'm healthy. I have a job. I'm alive. I haven't heard any bad news since the year started, knock on wood. So I'm good, man. It don't really take much for me to be happy. As long as I have a good meal, I got a haircut, I have some attention from the opposite sex from time to time. I'm good.
A place to yourself with AC.
I'm great. Speaking of place to yourself, I meant to do this a few weeks ago. I want to do it now. Shout out to my boy Solomon. When I was in the process of moving to my new apartment, him and his moving company actually helped me out. Blue Line Moving Company. Okay. You guys did a phenomenal job. Wrapped my shit up like I was moving out of a mansion. They just were extremely professional. And for something that was so booked last minute, you guys came, took care of my property like it was yours, and treated me with the utmost respect, treated me like a true client. I appreciate it. This is not an ad. They actually helped me out, and that was actually my birthday gift from Solomon. So shout outs to him and his business, and I hope you guys continue to thrive and do good work in the community.
I appreciate it, man. Like, yeah, dang, Solomon getting back-to-back shout-outs. Did he actually show up to move, or he just watch other people do it?
He sent some movers to come help me out.
That's one thing with buff. You don't have a theory about buff niggas?
They don't use their muscles.
No!
Same thing with niggas that own a truck. You never see them carrying anything.
You never see them drive the truck.
You know what's funny, too? There's a theory about people that own pools. They never go swim.
Never.
When you don't have a pool, you want to find a pool. You want to go chill by a pool.
Yes.
You want to go by the beach. I know niggas that own a pool, clean the pool, pay to clean the pool.
Which is not cheap.
And never step foot in the pool. It's just an aesthetic.
I don't understand. It's like a lot of people that I know that own like a lot of shoes, but wear the same 2 sneakers.
That's me. That's me for sure.
I wear all my shit. You guys see every episode. I try my best to knock the dust off a lot of these shits.
I understand, man. But
I don't go nowhere else but here.
It's been a lot going on. Christmas passed. We discussed that past episode. New Year's came in. How was your New Year's? Like, how did you bring in the New Year?
So actually, I'm glad that you brought that up. Is like, so with like New Year's, I guess we should just get to the shit.
Of course, we can.
So me and Gael, we were talking. We usually were together on New Year's Eve. Sometimes like we'll go to like a family gathering the night before, or we'll just stay in and just eat some good food, or maybe go to a dinner on New Year's Eve and then just come home and just chill. So this year she brought the idea of like when she was thinking at the time was she wanted to be open up the New Year in a church service.
Okay, pause. Haitian church or American church?
This is technically a Jamaican church, but it's a mega church.
Okay,
if that makes any sense.
Okay,
which is like understandable. The only thing is that the church was like kind of more down south, and we didn't argue, but we kind of had like differences about like going to church on New Year's Eve, because I have a thing, and I promise I'm not trying to sound like a heathen, and I don't fault anybody that wants to be in a church on New Year's Eve, but two places I do not want to be on Christmas Eve is the club
or church.
Or church. The main reason why is because this is just my theory, is that I don't want to go into the new year around people I do not know. I want to go into the new year with people that I know and that I love.
That's a valid excuse.
That's just my personal
But once you oppose to anybody going to church, they don't want to hear any of your explanation.
You're a heathen. You're automatically
a heathen. You don't want to be close to Jesus. You don't want to bring in the new year right. You don't want to bring in the new year in prayer. You don't want to be around like-minded people and all that stuff. I don't, but that's part of, we're going to talk about it more in this episode. We're the generation that have to start breaking down some of the generational curses and some of the old traditions that our parents used to cling on to. Yeah. Our parents didn't have the luxury to ask questions because they'll get smacked, they'll get punished, they'll get beaten. But we're the generation I feel like that start to ask the questions. I don't know if we're gonna
have concern.
Yeah, that have the concerns, that question everything. I think the kids are more in your face with the questions now than the YNs. I think they're the ones that are gonna really, in actuality, break down the walls. But I feel like our generation, we have to do the best that we can to propel the new kids.
Exactly. To
kind of put the energy on their back to actually go and get it done.
Exactly. And like basically how the night went is like, because I even said that, hey, like my personal opinion, because I don't know what it is if I'm getting older, but I'm starting to feel less and less safe when I'm out on New Year's Eve for some reason.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it's because I'm getting older, I'm kind of valuing life on like when you know you have so much stuff planned ahead of you, it's like I don't want to compromise that, so let me just take it easy and stay inside. Because I remember like earlier, like, oh, let's go here, let's go to the club, or let's go to this party, let's go to this and that. But it's like now I'm kind of like, let's just chill at the crib. Had a good night, by the way, because like there's some compromisation where it's like, hey, I don't really want to be in the actual church, but we can watch the service. Because like a lot of these churches today have like a live service, if we're being real.
Oh, so y'all didn't actually end up going?
We didn't actually go. We actually stayed. Actually, we ate some good food. And I was around my mom, around her. I had a really good New Year's Eve. I couldn't complain.
I was gonna say too, another thing that that women don't think about. Sometimes it's not even about we don't want to be out, but when we out with y'all, it's another responsibility added. When you driving with your girl in the car, or your kid in the car, as a man, you forced to be more responsible because you in charge of someone else's life.
Your antennas are up.
Your antennas are always up. Your self-awareness. You watching every exit, every corner, every weird activity. So yeah, I could understand. Like if we were by ourselves, let's hit the club. Let's go to Twin Peaks. Let's go out to eat. Let's hang out on the Ave. Let's do whatever. Yeah. But as a nigga, we know when there's danger, we can run. We could, we might have protection on us. We can defend ourselves. We can fight. We could jump a group of niggas together. We could do so many other things. Yeah. But when you have your kid and your girl with you, your hands are kind of tied.
Oh, that's one thing I don't miss. When we was like younger going out, and it'd be like 10 to 15 of us deep. Cheech, the loudest one. I wish a nigga would. I don't miss those.
Yeah, loud as fuck outside of Twin Peaks. Talking shit.
Leaning on someone else's car. And I'm oh my God.
Good
Good times, man. Good
times for sure.
But and then like another reason why I don't like really going out on New Year's because I don't know why on New Year's Eve everyone forgets how to drive.
Oh yeah, traffic, and they've been drinking, they've been partying.
So even though I'm leaving a sanctuary of a church, the second I go out, especially on Commercial Boulevard, all you see is like niggas like with Hellcats, Mustangs doing 80 in a 45. It's all right, bro.
And on top of that, you got the foreigners and the snowbirds that are here from other countries that drive on the opposite side of the road sometimes.
Exactly.
So these niggas just go to Enterprise, get some shit that they don't know how to operate, and they have access to our lives.
Have you ever been to like a ball drop?
No, that's not kind of my thing. I don't like crowds. Like, even when people see me out, people are shocked that I'm out by myself a lot. And I'm like, bro, I want to go somewhere, be ducked off, and be low. I don't want to be in the mix. I want to come through and see what's happening. Yeah. But I don't want to be in the crowd. Like, I'm not. That's why I always laughed at the niggas that were dancing in the club too much. Because I'm like, bro, how much attention do you want right now? Like, I don't mind posted up on the wall, being in the section, sitting in the back table, or sitting at the bar. But being in the mix too much, giving 50 hugs in 2 minutes, that's not really my thing.
I understand, man. That's one thing I do appreciate my parents. Like, I went to like a lot of the ball drops in Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
So like even though
I didn't even know we had one.
Oh yeah, it's big. Like in Fort Lauderdale, that's where everybody be at for the ball drop, and they love to advertise it. The ball that's dropping here is bigger than the one in Times Square, and like cool, man. But
all right,
I had like a lot of memories, a lot of good memories seeing drunk. Actually, that's actually the reason why I don't drink to this day. Because I was at the ball drop every year at Fort Lauderdale, and obviously this, keep in mind, it's Fat Tuesdays everywhere, like there's bars, so like I'm literally seeing everybody like literally passed out on the floor, and I'm like, that's what alcohol do? Yeah. I'm straight.
Yeah, everybody's hammered.
Yeah, man.
I feel that.
So we got a loaded
yes, we have a loaded episode. There's a lot to talk about. Let's get to it, man. Since we talk about New Year's, do you have any New Year's resolutions? I know this is kind of a cliche topic to talk about. I know some of the popular ones are, I want to get more discipline in the gym. I want to get a closer relationship with God. But
which is not a bad thing.
Which is not a bad thing.
Yeah.
But in our age, and this is the year that me and you turned 30, there's a lot of evolution.
I actually turned 29.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you behind me. Yeah, I'm your OG. I forgot.
That's nasty.
This is the year that we're getting to that point in our lives where it's like, it's crunch time now. Exactly. How have your values changed over the years? Like, what are some of your resolutions now?
So, like, one of my resolutions, because, like, one, I'm getting married. I'm getting a new spot with me and Gael. So, like, something that's been kind of in the back of my mind is, like, I have to want to keep reminding myself I'm not just living for me anymore.
Okay.
That's like one thing that I want to.
So being less selfish, in a sense, or being more selfless.
That part.
Okay.
And one thing, and another thing too, that's actually not really major. I'm gonna try my best. To be a morning person.
Okay. That I agree with, because you're not a morning person.
Because that's one thing I'm really trying to do. Because on an off day, or just anything else, it's like anything before noon is rough for me. I don't know what it is, but it's like I'm going to try my best to be a morning person this year.
Okay. Well, I could clearly tell you're not ready for a kid, because their sleep schedule has to be your sleep schedule.
I'm not ready for that, yeah.
Okay, that's a solid goal. For me, I'll give one cliche one. To me, this year is more so about discipline. I want to be able to go to the gym at least 3 to 5 times a week. Yeah. And I figured out the formula that works for me now, which is I have to go to a 24-hour gym, and I have to go straight after work. If I go home and take a shower, unwind, I'm not leaving the house.
Exactly.
I'm not waking up early in the day. I'm not one of those 4 a.m. in the morning people that go to the gym. While all the adrenaline is in my body, and I have energy, go and get it done.
Hey man, I hope you're able to achieve that. Yeah. Cause like, bro, when it comes to like Gael, man, I'd be so jealous. She's such a morning person, bro.
I'm a morning person too, but for work, not for working out.
Her whole day, she does more in the morning than I do for like 2 days. Some days it's like you went grocery shopping, you went to the gym, you went grocery shopping, you did this, got your car detailed, all like damn, all this before 11. damn.
Yeah, but that's also as you aging. Like when the kids are in school, there's less traffic. There's less of everything going on, and the earlier you go, sometimes at the grocery stores, there's fresher produce. So there's perks to going early and being the
Like,
the
fam,
early bird sometimes too.
I haven't sat and ate out at a restaurant for breakfast in years, bro.
I feel that.
Like, and it's like, it's not even the fact that I can't get up, but it's like, bro, like I gotta shit in the morning, I gotta shit 4 or 5 times in the morning, and it's like I'm out. Then it's like, damn, it's like by the time I'm really out and stable, like mentally and physically, it'd be like 1 p.m.
Yeah, I feel that.
I don't know if it is if I got to change my sleep schedule or something or eat better, but yeah.
Okay. And the other discipline for me, I'm trying to master in 2026 is I want to be more structured and more intentional on how I do things. I feel like I do a lot, but it don't be attached to one core focus or purpose. So it's like I'm planting too many seeds, but it's like, okay, which plant do I want to grow first? You know, I have to stop overextending myself or spreading myself too thin, because then nobody gets 100% of me, and I don't get the full results out of one main thing. So I have to learn how to really like narrow down what I really want and focus on the top 3 or top 5 things and get that done, you know? Yeah. But yeah, I mean, overall it's that, and some of the ones that I don't need to mention, obviously, you know, see family more, get closer to God, go to church more often. These are the ones that everyone say. So, yeah.
Yeah, man. One thing I always ask God is like, I don't want me to sound weird or morbid or anything, but it's like I always want to like pray for the best and always be well prepared for the worst. That's
fair.
That's all.
That's
I really
a man's
ask
prayer.
But
speaking of this topic, a big conversation that we had this week in between us, and we don't have to talk about the background of this topic. What are some expectations do you have now of your friends, especially your male friends at this age?
Well, a lot that I want to say, but I'll keep it PG because I don't want to get a text after this. But what I really want from my friends, really at our big age now, is that I don't think there's no excuse to not have good communication at our age. Okay. That's all I ask, because going back and forth with a couple people, because like obviously with a lot of stuff that's going on with me right now, it requires a lot of communication, dealing with a lot of personalities, dealing with a lot of what's it called, dynamics. But as of right now, bro, where it's like, if I can't see you face to face and we have to have a real conversation, like a real conversation that I need real answers for, I'm gonna need a reply, and I'm gonna need at least a FaceTime, a phone call, minimum audio note. And that's something I always like try to do best myself, because even when it comes to like we at the age where it's like hard conversations got to be had. Like we literally at our age now, it's like we about to be 30. Like, yo, even in our 20s, remember how we would see each other 4 to 5 times a week? Now we'll be lucky to be literally sitting down all at a table once a month at where we at in life. So it's like, yeah, like, because even like, for example, I even throw myself in there. When I couldn't go to like your birthday dinner and Reese's birthday dinner, it's like I didn't want to make it too much big of a thing of like of why I couldn't go. So I was like, you know what? Due to the fact that I know they're busy with their birthdays and stuff, the least I can do, let me send the same audio note to each and each. I'm gonna let you have that. Cool. I'm gonna just bow out gracefully. No, I'm not gonna go in for the reasons why, but that was just my way of being like at least semi-mature.
Diplomatic.
Diplomatic as well. And we had our conversations on phone at another time, but like, yeah. But yeah, that's all I really ask for that at our big age, communication.
I think for me, what I ask from my friends is accountability at my big age. And we're talking about grown people like over 25. Accountability and reciprocity. Reciprocity for me is not necessarily 50-50. I do for you today, you do for me tomorrow. It's more so like I look out for you, you look out for me. Show me the same grace that I show you. That's part of reciprocity too. And also I hate excuses. And that's why I'm big on accountability, because I don't go around giving nobody excuses. Everybody say, "Oh, Cheech, you move like a robot. You do 3, 4, 5 different jobs. You still do the pod. You still show up for X, Y, and Z." And I was still babysitting my nephew. So it's like, I'm like, if I know how productive I could get in a day, scratch that. Do you know how annoying it is to hear an excuse from a nigga that you busier than? That's some of the shit that I have to deal with.
Even better, sorry to cut you off. It's kind of crazy hearing more excuses for a nigga that knows make more money than you.
Exactly. So it's like, bro, you have no excuses not to do this. You can afford it. Why are you doing this? And more importantly, why are you playing with me?
Yeah.
So hard conversations are being had now. Niggas are more worried about your tone. And, the egos are starting to get bruised a little bit. But it's like, what I wanna publicly say to all my friends, y'all know my heart. Y'all know I don't want to go make new friends. I don't want no new niggas around me. Yes. So y'all all I got. So if I'm criticizing you or I'm taking the time to hold you to the fire, it's because I care. Because a nigga I don't give a fuck about, I'm just going to cut you off and keep it pushing. I'm never going to talk to you again. Exactly. You're never going to have my time again. You feel me? I'm just going to dub it. But, yeah, accountability and reciprocity. Like I said, and I'm like that with women. If I buy you, if I buy the groceries, handle the meal. Again, it don't have to be, oh, I buy this, you buy me that. Bro, there's mad women I bought birthday gifts for that didn't even give a fuck about my personal birthday, but I did it out of love. You get what I'm saying? So
yeah, especially with my lifestyle, man, that I would even say that, like, I'm pretty much over transactional relationships. Mm-hmm. I'm over it. Yeah. Like, I don't work the type of job I have that's not required to, like, I have to meet people to get this and that. Mm-hmm. Besides, like, the podcast, I understand, but as far as, like, just a genuine friendship, if it's, like, too transactional, oh, you did this to me, now I have to do this for you, I don't want to do it, bro.
I don't think we ever been like that, man.
No, not.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like, now that I'm thinking about it as we're having this conversation, I don't think it's ever been like.
You know what, and to give Cheech some flowers, you know why Cheech is, like, my best friend? Let me say one of my best friends before I get a text from somebody.
Yeah, please. I want no smoke, guys. We can share them. Pause.
That's crazy. But, like, you know why I consider you one of my closest friends? I can actually go on our phone right now, and I'm not going to see a freaking bitch-ass, freaking long-ass text.
That's true.
That's something I'm very thankful for. We have good communication.
Yeah, we actually talk. Good or bad, whatever got to get done, we talk about it. Like, uncomfortable situations, conversations.
Like me and Cheech recently just had, like, a serious conversation, and it's like, even though we couldn't see face-to-face, worst case scenario, audio note.
Yeah.
Got the message across.
Yeah, that's a fact. Just because I'm holding you accountable doesn't mean I hate you. Doesn't mean I'm talking down on you. I'm treating you like little bro. No, bro. It's just when it's my turn to take the heat, I'll take the heat. Mm-hmm.
And know your heart and know my character.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
I agree
and don't do to me what I wouldn't do to you. Well, Gary is saving a lot of energy right now because I know you could go off.
I could.
But another thing is treat me like you would want to be treated. But don't be a piece of shit.
But as you say that, like, I know we have a lot to talk about, but I know someone's watching this, and I know I've been getting told this a lot recently. Stop expecting yourself from others.
Yes.
And I understand, like, that sentiment, but it's like, because even how you said that, like, don't do to you what they wouldn't do to me. But people are like, I don't know, like, what if I don't mind if you did that to me. It gets very gray in that sense.
Nah, there's certain shit is bitch nigga shit. I do agree. I don't believe that. I feel like at a certain age, you should, hey, I can't come. Hey, bro, this and that. Like, I'm at the age where I would respect you more if you blame your girl or your kids on the reason why you can't show up somewhere.
Hey, man, so is it time to get messy?
Yes. It's my favorite part of the show. Messy boots time. All right. So since the last time we recorded, we actually wanted to touch on that. The Epstein Files.
Pause on that intro. Touch on that Epstein Files.
Yeah. They were slowly coming out. A lot of pictures have been released.
Yes. A lot of documents.
By the federal government. A lot of redacted paperwork.
The Redacted Files.
The Redacted Files. And you ever got a file or a note or like a message or an email, and you could tell there's something missing.
1000%.
Like it's like an incomplete puzzle. You see pictures of certain people, but you like around that time there was other prominent figures that were popping. So if this person was here, how come his brother, his cousin, or his business partner wasn't there? So those files have left me questioning things.
1000%.
Doing my research on the years that some of this shit was happening. And honestly, I just been laughing behind the scenes on what some of these people that are still alive are doing to cover their tracks or to repair their character.
Understood. And I guess, like, in case you're living under a rock, the purpose of the Epstein Files, I have to explain.
Correct.
So if you guys don't know, there's a man named Jeffrey Epstein. And so it has been kind of like a mystery on who this guy really is. A lot of people pretty much call him, like, the real-life Great Gatsby. Some people call him that.
They say he's a humanitarian.
He is like a agent of Mossad. Like, he is a undercover Jewish agent. Like, he has a lot of titles, but what's very interesting about this dude is that he is that guy in the background where he's just connected to everybody rich and famous. Not even famous, he's just wealthy. Like, you know the saying, oh, I know a guy that knows a guy that knows a guy. Jeffrey Epstein is that guy, pretty much. Like, I know, like, if I, quick little backstory.
He knows all your dirty little secrets.
Exactly. Like, quick story, because I've watched, like, a good amount of documentaries where it's like, I want to say he's like a money manager in a way. Like, I know he got his...
Wealth manager, maybe?
He got his fame, quote unquote, started with the founder of, like, well, at least one of the founders of Victoria's Secret. He started off, like, pretty much managing his money, managing his accounts. And, like, I guess as time goes on, it's like, hey, like, as time goes on, he just met more and more famous people, and it is assumed that he just knew how to manage money. Like, you know, if, like, a lot of people, like, the two things that really knock down a rich white man, or just rich men in general: young vagina and taxes.
That's true.
Those are two things that knock down a man very quickly.
That's true.
And one thing about Jeffrey Epstein, he knew how to handle both. So pretty much this man was caught in hot water is because Jeffrey Epstein is pretty much attached to all these wealthy people. You see him with, I guess, like, what, Bill Gates. You see him with Bill Clinton. You see him with Donald Trump. You see him with every popular celebrity. Oprah. Anybody
Michael
who got
Jackson.
anybody who got a B has probably shook hands with Jeffrey Epstein, allegedly. So what makes this guy kind of like a sleazeball, or why his name is, like, kind of been tarnished very quickly, is that he had a reputation of being a pedophile
And a predator.
Like, he had a whole operation, right in our backyard in Palm Beach at freaking Mar-a-Lago, where he would have had, like, pretty much a whole orchestrated routine of, like, getting girls that were underage from high school, middle school, to give him massages and then to, like, molest them or sexually abuse them, pretty much. Now, here's the thing where it gets even more messy, is that he had his own island, and it's on record that, like, he and his quote-unquote friends were kind of doing some salacious shit on that island.
Similar type vibes.
Exactly. Now, a lot of people, not really people are really caping for Jeffrey Epstein, but a lot of people are trying to wonder, like, why, pretty much. And before I even explain more, like, what is your overall opinion on Jeffrey Epstein, if you have one?
First of all, I'm on record, on camera and off camera, telling you that all these niggas are nasty. All these rich niggas are nasty. And the reason why I say that is the richer you are, the more powerful you are, you have more means and a bigger network to hide the fuck shit that you're doing. There's a saying that says money doesn't change you, it just make you 10 times of the person you are.
Yes.
And I feel like a lot of these people, especially these, like, when you talk about somebody like, and we could bleep that name, right? Right?
You don't really have to. His picture's on there.
Well, what I'm saying is, he was not the jock in high school. Yeah. You're not picturing him getting all the girls, getting all the attention. So these dudes, their beauty and their currency and their popularity came when their bank account got attached to their names. Exactly. So when you can't bag the women in your class and you can't bag the women that you find beautiful because you have to be cool, you have to be outside, you have to know culture, then you go after people you could dominate. You go after people you can oppress, people that need you for something. And who are these people? People that are from third world countries that need to come to America, that $1 here for them is $30 over there in their country. And sadly, their families are selling them for shorts because they have to literally use the money to survive. So, yeah, man, I think he's just a nasty human being. And I think the fact that he got a bunch of wealthy people roped up into his fuckery is nasty. And more importantly, I think he muddies the waters. Because there's people that probably didn't know what he was on that like, oh my God, this guy, he's around a bunch of billionaires. Like, you know who I think would fall victim to that? No. Is a guy like you could clearly tell Kevin Hart wants to be, then, you feel me? He wants to be in those circles, and he's working his way up to be in those circles. But Kevin Hart would genuinely be like, oh shit, my billionaire friends are going to an island to chill. I want to go too.
Exactly. Yeah.
And when Files would come out, poor Kevin would probably fall victim to that because it's like, yo, no, I'm going there to give back to the community. I'm going there to, to raise money for a fund, for a good cause. But it's like you really don't be knowing niggas' intentions because niggas be packaging the fuck shit that they doing under a good cause.
The optics be crazy though.
The optics be crazy. But, I've seen fucking Chris Tucker fucking dancing around while he was out there, apologizing, explaining, clarifying things. And what's odd is none of the other people said a fucking word.
Yeah, because their names are technically not out, pretty much.
But let's say a guy like Bill Clinton, his family.
Oh, no, he was out there.
Well, he was out there, but
Bill was out there.
But his lawyer and his representatives did not make an official statement.
Exactly.
But again, you see the token black guy at the time, the first to say something. And it's like.
Yeah, and even like with like Epstein, I know a lot of people are like, damn, how is this guy so wealthy? It's like, if I'm just like thinking 1 + 1 = 2, is that if I'm a dude that's known for like managing people's money, like if I'm probably saving a lot of people on their taxes or whatever, hey, I probably, if I know this billionaire's account, that billionaire's account, this billionaire's account, guess what? I'm a fucking billionaire because I have access to all this fucking money.
Exactly.
Like he had access to jets, freaking different properties. Like he would always like, hey, like. And another thing that made Jeffrey Epstein powerful is that, like, whenever, like, say someone's, like, building a foundation or whatever, they need, like, a certain loan, Epstein is the loan because he has access to so much freaking people's accounts. So he can just let you borrow the money and get it back. So pretty much he was, quote-unquote, good with money. Yeah. Now, like, the thing is, like, with Epstein and as far as, like...
He was like a bank that managed money in secrets.
Pretty much. Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah.
Allegedly. It's just, like, what makes, like Epstein, like, more, like... nasty is that, well, actually, let me actually even just rephrase that. It's like, I understand why people like Jeffrey Epstein exist because of the fact that, like, you have someone like an Epstein and you have, like, people like Donald Trump or Bill Clinton, Bill Gates, or this scientist. If you think about it, a lot of these dudes can't be freaking seen outside at a freaking strip club. Like, if Bill Clinton really wants to have a good time, wants to go to a party, Bill Clinton can't be at Tootsie's.
You cannot. No.
He can't be at G5. So, like, if Bill Clinton, and this Bill Clinton's a human, he's like, hey, if he literally knows this one dude that knows how to get money, I'm pretty sure you know where to find women. I'm pretty sure you know where to find drugs.
Wherever the money at, the women is gonna be there. The music, the cocaine, all that shit will be there too.
And another thing too, where I feel like where the underage children come and get involved now, because there's some niggas that's so rich where it's like the only thing that excites them is that shit they not supposed to have.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, so that's like one aspect. But as far as like with people like the Chris Tucker and like, and I know Chris Tucker, like, I'm not saying I know him for sure, but it's like Chris Tucker does look innocent even though he's on, like, a kind of an apology tour right now. Because, like, he's kind of seeing him flicked up with freaking Ghislaine Maxwell, which was Epstein's madame. Like, hey, what's up? I'm on the plane. But it's like, and there's, like, already, like, a long list of, like, log lines of, like, his jet. Because, like, when you go on a private jet, guess what? Your name is on the files. Because they need to know who's on the plane most of the time. But, like... yeah, like, there's some people who just needed a freaking plane ride somewhere. And it's like, hey, bro, I didn't go to this man's island. We were just on our way to this one island, or we're on our way to Africa or whatever. But like my favorite picture was like, and it wasn't even the one with Bill Clinton's in the pool, whatever. It's like my favorite one is the one with Michael Jackson.
Yeah. What the fuck am I doing in here?
Literally, because like you can tell Chris Tucker is green during the whole situation. Michael Jackson is literally standing there as like, I know some fuck shit is going on around here. I just can't prove it.
And you got to understand, Michael Jackson probably at the time is dealing with lawsuits concerning allegations concerning kids. You bring me an island full of kids, knowing what I'm battling back home. Like, you got me bent.
Exactly, bro. And it's like, keep in mind, a lot of this shit took place in Mar-a-Lago. And it's like, I'm sure you've been to Mar-a-Lago before.
I've passed by there.
Passed by.
I've never been inside.
Or Palm Beach Island.
Yes.
Or Palm Beach Island. So it's like, I don't know if you guys ever, for the ones who have never been to Palm Beach Island, the island is literally, I think it holds the record for most billionaires or most millionaires to live in one area. Because I've been there literally one time to take my engagement photos.
Yeah, I passed through for sure.
I told you guys the one time I was there, there's this racist white lady who's like, oh, you guys can't take pictures here. This is private property, this and that. So I'm like, all right, cool. You know what, lady? All right, I'm just here for a little time. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. I'm out. Whatever. So, like, and another thing with, like, Mar-a-Lago is that, like, you can tell it's, like, when you see, like, a lot of the Rolls Royces and the Ferraris, it's, like, Donald Trump and Epstein's, like, remnants is still there. It just feels like, oh, like, the wealth is still here. Like, it's a bunch of old money. So it's, like, I don't know, man. Just like the thing is, like with this Epstein case, I don't think it's over. I still think a lot of shit is still coming out. But as far as like the most fishiest thing about this thing is where it's like, yo, Trump, you got like about 20 pictures with this dude, and none of your freaking files is on this shit.
It looks a certain way.
It's like America's challenging our
intelligence.
intelligence.
It looks like they sent the files to you.
Yes.
And you remove all the.
Take that out.
Yeah, you edit
that out.
edit. Oh, okay, this guy, he's not my friend right now. He could put him out. But the last thing I want to say about this, because things keep coming out about this, is I feel like the Epstein Files are being used as an intimidation tactic now.
Yes, for sure.
Oh, don't go against me in the presidential race.
You should.
I got you on file. It's like
donate to my charity, or
you get what I'm saying? Or hey, say this on camera in support of me, or I'll release this. Exactly. Like poor Chris Tucker, he hasn't been relevant for a while. I mean, I know he's back doing stand up, but he's not as prominent as he was in Hollywood back then.
Hey,
so now he could be the sacrificial lamb when shit like this happens. But and we already know Bill Clinton is somewhere getting his dick sucked. So it's not surprising to me, bro. Exactly. The way he was laying on that floaty in that pool.
That's great.
I've been in the same position. I'm gonna just keep it at that. I've been on the same vibe, hand behind my head and vibing. So I already know what type of time Bill was on.
Exactly. But yeah, I don't think this is the last of it. We'll probably revisit at another time because I'm pretty sure when somebody fucks up, their name will pop up. And I don't think it's really news that, yes, rich people are nasty too.
Yeah, rich people are, and again, if they can't buy it here and be discreet, why do you think niggas get a private jet and be in Costa Rica for a month? You think what they're learning about birds?
Definitely
When niggas go to Colombia and have a house there, or go in a jungle somewhere and do certain things and explore certain areas, they're exploring the people. They're exploiting the people too, man.
And before we leave, I have to say, like, prayers for the victims. Hopefully they get some form of justice out of this, for sure.
Of course. Yeah. Of course.
And I guess transitioning into like another person's name who's in hot water.
Always in hot water. If that's
Steffon Diggs.
Yes, Steffon Diggs. Phenomenal football player.
Yes.
Superstar.
Fly nigga.
Interior designer now.
Whatever he does, but he's
fashion guy.
He's into a lot of shit, figuratively and literally. So what I would say is I literally titled this segment, "What the fuck is going on with Steffon Diggs?" Correct. You want to explain?
It's a lot going on with Steffon Diggs. So he's being very braggadocious and out and open with his new current girlfriend and mother of his child, Cardi B.
One of them.
But there's remnants of what he used to do in his Playboy days still catching up to him to this day. It kind of makes you question the timeline of these things, because I said this to Gary the other day, and I'm going to repeat it on camera. As someone who's always injured injured frequent, especially in the leg, where and how do you have time to walk up to hoes, lay down with hoes, fuck bitches, and get so many kids and be in so many bitches' face?
Make it make sense.
Because usually back in the day, I don't know about this generation, a player was injured, the player disappeared off the internet.
Yes.
If you see a video, you see them working out with their trainer, maybe catching a couple balls, on vacation with their wives. You don't see them typically in Miami on a boat with pink cocaine. You don't usually you don't usually see that back in my day. Or a pink substance. Let's just call it substance. So, it's just, like I said, I just feel like you don't even, another thing is, back in the day, the white man used to tear you down because they used to be jealous of you. You're getting too much shine, you too popping or whatever. Now we're just giving it to them. Like niggas like John Morant, Zion Williamson, and Steffon Diggs, you giving them the bullets to shoot you with.
1,000%.
You making Stephen A's job 10 times easier because you giving him the content. He don't have to do research. Niggas don't have to do research on you. It's right there on Instagram. Because every other day an allegation comes out.
So the reason why Steffon Diggs' name really came up this time, because it's like, and we low-key been avoiding this topic because it's like we've been seeing his name pop up so much, but it's to a point where it's like, nigga.
Yeah, we enough is enough.
Like, bro, I feel like once a month he has a new baby mama that comes out the woodworks. Now there's like something that apparently that was kind of like in the back end in the NFL news that's kind of coming more and more to light, that he had this chef that was like, he had like a personal chef that was staying at his place. And it's alleged that, like, I think she had some issues with, like, the pay that she was getting. And it is alleged that he was, like, kind of, like, slapping her and kind of put her in, like, a chokehold, a lot of that. So, obviously, when we hear Steffon Diggs, a lot of people are going to look up, who is this woman? So we saw this woman, this chef, and she kind of meets the criteria of the woman that he's been with in the past and recently and now. So
she has the title of a chef, but he had other. You feel like he was dealing with her in another kind of way.
Yes,
she was paid under the title of being a chef.
I just want to say, I'm not saying this is against the law, but I've never seen a professional chef with a BBO. That's just
they exist.
They exist. But here's a question where I gotta have now is like. If Steffon Diggs is your homie, do you ever sit down with your homie and be like, yo, bro, you too horny, bro? Yeah. We need to have a conversation. What is the problem?
To me, it gets irresponsible because, that's one of your famous lines. It's like the more richer these niggas get, the more expensive in their brain condoms are. And condoms have had the same exact price. If
they don't change.
They don't really change like that. A pack of condoms is still under $5. 3 come in there. Sometimes you could buy the single condoms for $1 at the gas station or the dollar store, whatever the fuck. To me, I think when you having a lot of sex with a lot of people, you getting exposed to a lot of STDs that you can transmit easy, and there's pregnancy involved in that because you could slip up, and you gotta understand, you a catch, bro. You're an NFL player getting millions of dollars. Yeah. Women, you think, oh shit, this girl is feeling me. She's making it easier for me to fuck. You in the back of her brain, she's probably looking at you like a lick. You are what's stopping 100%. Her dream life to come to fruition. For her, okay, 9 months of carrying his baby is a life of free rent, free trips, free money coming my way every month until this child is 18. For you, it's, oh, shit, we in Costa Rica, we in Jamaica, we in Miami. Let's go. Yeah. It's like, bro, to me, it's like I would walk around. If I'm an athlete, I'm walking around like a rapper because I feel like everybody's after something that I got. Like, I would be paranoid.
Exactly. Like, if you're, like, Steffon Diggs' PR team, it's like, bro, I would literally sit him down like, bro, we are literally hearing your name, seeing your name in headlines, and it's not football related.
Facts.
And another person where, like, I really don't want to feel sorry for her, but I still do at the end of the day is Cardi B, is because it's like, and I know she calls on a lot of this shit on herself, because it's like, yes, I understand you were with Offset. Offset was cheating allegedly, You got tired of it. Then
Was
you went,
cheating allegedly.
Then you went to Steffon Diggs when everyone said that, like, oh, we don't know if this is the best catch, but we know what? She looked like she's having fun. Fun ended when you got pregnant.
It's true.
Just saying. So, like, and then now it's like seeing Steffon Diggs. It's like, and I know women are coming out the woodworks where it's like, oh, I'm pregnant. This is my child. Bro, these women are not. It's not like these kids are 2 to 3 years old. These women are currently pregnant.
Yeah.
So you still fuck it out here.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know, man. Like with Steffon Diggs, all I'm saying is just, bro, just clean it up, bro. Just clean it up.
Yeah, and he's with the Patriots right now. They run a tight program, and they're winning now. It's like, bro, I don't know, man. I just feel like I want to be recognized for my work. Like, obviously, there's niggas out there like Ray J, Joe Budden that is known for knocking them down and still dominating their field. But it's like, bro, when the Heat, when the Heat is getting too much outside for the wrong thing, there's something that you got to change. And again, I'm not saying for you to stop fucking. I'm telling you to be more cautious of who you fuck and to wear protection. Because again, to me, it's irresponsible having 30 kids with 10 women or 30 women, because it's like, dog, you're gonna miss birthdays, you're gonna miss recitals, you're gonna miss baptisms, and that's making someone feel left out. That's a core memory you taking away from a child that needs that. You feel me?
Exactly.
And environment influence these kids to who they become. I don't want people to go around making broken families. We already fucking have a burden to fucking bear as black men in this country. The last thing we need is another fucking cross on another nail on that cross, which is deadbeat dad.
Exactly. And by the way, I have to ask the immature question as I'm exiting this out. What's the point of fucking all these bitches when they all look the same?
Something in that water, man. I don't know what it is. Maybe I don't make enough to know what it is. I don't understand. Like, I used to, on a side note, I used to ask myself why these Hollywood niggas will fuck the same 5 girls. But the older I get, I understand. Maybe these girls understand how the life goes, how their scheduling goes. But when you fucking quiet, 30 Dominicans that look the same shape, same BBL, you might as well stick with the one you got. Or be in an open relationship where your girl knows that's what you like. Another nigga got exposed for that shit. James Harden. A chick came out and said, "Oh, I'm tired of holding my silence." That means the payment wasn't cleared, obviously. I know what that means. You've had my baby for 13 years. You never said a word, but all of a sudden you have the courage to speak. Okay, whatever. But yeah, man, it's cool to fuck one girl, or if you're gonna be on that Playboy lifestyle, strap it up, or keep it cute. Bro, back in the day, the niggas that was fucking a lot or fucking bitches, they didn't want you to know.
Once upon a time.
Oh my God.
But kind of knock out these last 2 topics is we kind of have to play another one by Dust, because a hip hop legendary radio station show, Ebro in the Morning, comes to an end.
Yeah, that was sad to see.
Which is sad. So the reason why I bring this up is because, like, I was a big fan of, like, Ebro and Hot 97 in the morning show. Mm-hmm. Hot 97 isn't going anywhere, obviously, but it's just that show, the morning show, is like going away. And the reason why it was important to me is because I think it really shows that, like, when you're in this content space, if you really do not know how to adapt, your time is limited faster than you think. Because I don't know if, like, obviously, we're both fans of Ebro in the Morning. Mm-hmm. Like, we're both fans of Ebro. I think he's one of the, like, the flyest old niggas out there for sure. I do think, like, the moment I realized that Ebro in the Morning show was kind of coming to an end, or is it in hot water, when they had those really 2 bad back-to-back interviews with Uzi and Kodak. Mm-hmm. Well, one with Uzi didn't want to rap because I think Ebro, he probably did it on purpose. He played like a DJ Premier beat or some shit, and he didn't really want to, like, rap on it. And then, like, I guess they asked Kodak about some allegations that he had. And I watched that whole interview too. It's like, it was going so good, but, like, they asked that one question where it's like, nigga, I'm on probation. Like, why would you ask me? I'm during on trial. So it's like, I really do believe that, like, that class of 2016 kind of fucked up that show because, like, and I think Ebro has something against that 2016 class, by the way, because of the fact that it's like, yo, bro, like, 2016 was the SoundCloud era, and in my personal opinion, I think 2016 SoundCloud era was like a new golden age of hip hop at the time. That's just my personal opinion.
For me, it's a mixture of everything you stated. I think, and that's one of the reasons why I'm a big fan of Joe Budden, because he preach owning your shit and just being independent.
True.
I think even if you working for the white people or for the brand or for the for the conglomerate, it's good to start your own shit. I think while you hot as fish grease, that's when you renegotiate. That's when you learn about your value. Don't go else and build somebody. Don't keep building somebody else's house while you're homeless. That's my only takeaway from this. Like, obviously, Ebro kind of had one foot in, one foot out. I feel like he probably knew eventually this would happen. That's why he's been doing his Apple show, interviewing artists and stuff like that. And that one is a little bit more lighthearted, and he has a crew and staff of other younger people around him. But, I mean, at some point, the same rhetoric, the same questions, the same format of hip-hop journalism had to go, bro. Especially with the rise of streaming, the rise of podcasting. It was deemed to fail if you niggas keep coming screaming on mics early in the morning at 6 a.m. when niggas is trying to go to work.
Playing the same 7 songs.
Yeah, like, okay, cool. I know Jay-Z did this in 97. I know Jay-Z, what Jay-Z means to culture. But y'all niggas got to open your brain and be more cultured and adapt to these new kids and the new sound. Like, if it don't sound boom bap, y'all can't say it's trash. Like, go to these concerts, tap in with these kids, be in the studio with them while they're making those music, because it's selling. Yeah. Hip hop is in a good place. Producers are getting a lot more than they used to. Rappers are making a lot more than they used to. The cream of the crop rappers, that is. Exactly. And like you said, I feel like Ebro, I'm not even gonna say Ebro. Morning radio shows failed to adapt and switch, in a digital, when the new digital age kind of evolved. That's what I would say.
And like a perfect
Ebro
example,
will be fine, by the way. We're a fan of Ebro.
They're all going to be fine.
He's an OG in the game, and these niggas are rich, too. Like, it's not like he's going to be homeless and lose everything he worked for.
And like the last example I have where it's like the difference of just learning how to adapt to the times is that even when like how Kodak like left the interview upset, look at when Kodak was on the Breakfast Club when he showed up in the ski mask and niggas were like, the fuck, this dude is in the ski mask the whole time, even though he took it off, you realize it's actually Kodak. But if that happened at Hot 97, they would have kicked him off the show. You know what the Breakfast Club did the next time Kodak was there? They all wore ski masks.
Exactly. To just troll him, yeah.
It's not even just a trolling. It's just like, you know what? This is how these kids act. You know what? Let's just not make it as big of it. Let's make a joke out of it.
Yeah,
cool.
and also we all, again, we still, in a sense, kids, and we're still younger. But remember the stupid and ignorant shit you were doing in your teenage years.
Exactly.
Okay, I get it. You were a lot tougher. Y'all was breaking in houses and doing B&Es and throwing rocks and niggas and pulling pranks. These kids now want to troll. They want to be online. They want to tease each other. Okay, cool. You don't have to get it. It's cool to learn about it and understand it. Oh, I even try. Like, I like when people ask questions. I love personally to be the stupid, the ignorant nigga in the room. I want to learn. Yeah. I don't want to act like a know-it-all. Like, I don't want to be stuck on 98 forever. Like, it makes no sense.
Exactly. And I guess, like, the one last topic that I guess we can try to breeze through is that Cenat. Now,
my man,
I want to put it out there. I'm 28, about to be 29. I can give two shits on what a 20-year-old's love life is. That's just me personally.
I feel that.
But the reason why I wanted to have this conversation is that because Cenat took a break from streaming. And I'm not even the biggest like watcher of like streams and stuff, but like seeing like someone like Cenat like basically be like transparent with everybody, like, yo, bro, I need to take some time with streaming because like a lot of this shit is just too much on my mental. I know he just went through a breakup and everything, and like I just want to tell everybody, yo, like first of all, making content is difficult as shit. That streaming shit, even going on IG Live is stressful. Like, damn, I have to be freaking kind of somewhat entertaining for like 30 minutes. Meanwhile, these Cenat's on the stream for like 8 hours. So it's like, I just want to say, like, a lot of that streaming shit, it's kind of hard for these young dudes that are popping in streaming to have like a regular life outside of stream. Because like you have people like freaking like Speed. Like this nigga Speed just be walking through like multiple times. It's like, yo, this nigga can't even pick his nose in peace. Like, how do you feel about streaming in general?
How I feel about streaming. Streaming is something I'm currently learning more about. But overall, what that teaches me is the value of privacy and mystery. Yeah. If I say the two things that streaming is teaching me, and another big thing that it's teaching me is that content isn't life. I don't put content over everything. Not everything is meant to be shared. Understood. Not everything needs to be posted and highlighted. There's certain things you should keep sacred. You feel me? Personal life matters, family, girlfriends. Unless you're about to get married and you want to declare your love to the world, I'm a big fan of keeping your personal relationship private. Why? Because if people can't get to you, they're going to get to the people you love. Yeah. And guess what? People will jump out the window to defend you, but they'll make the situation worse. If you always post your girl and you stop posting your girl, niggas is going to be in her DMs trying to figure out if y'all break up. You feel me? And that's going to create another issue because they're going to be like, oh, why niggas in my DMs? Now you going back and forth with niggas, that puts you in harm's way now, and it blows the whole spot. I think for streaming, I just want streamers. I love y'all. I support y'all. I just want y'all to develop a work-life balance.
That's true. There's none at this moment. Yeah.
I've seen Kai. I love you, my fellow Haitian brother. I support everything you do. Keep killing, keep winning, keep making all your millions. Fam, but I've seen you take a shower on streaming. I've seen you, even though it's for content, going to sleep in beanbags in front of a camera. I've seen you stream for 30 days straight. Exactly. Fam, that's not normal. When do you check on your mom? When do you spend time with your girl? When is date night? When do you eat? When do you get to fart without the camera catching it? When do you jack off? It's normal shit that people do that you don't get to do. It seems like you just this character and you have to be this character 24/7, and that's not life. That's gonna take a toll on your mental health. You can't even go through a breakup in peace, my G. All the blogs are talking about it. Now you can't get some space. Your bitch can't get some space. You can't even sneak a bitch in your crib without somebody blowing up the spot.
That's a fact.
And you have to deal with it in front of a camera. I would be miserable.
For sure. Yeah, I would just tell Kai, like, I wouldn't say, like, cut streaming altogether. Just kind of go, like, just do it, like, part-time. Just ease into it gracefully. Because I think,
work-life balance. 8 hours off. Okay, take 30 minutes a day or two, a few hours off. Eat, work out, go to the gym, do whatever, and then get back to it, bro. Exactly, like, you the top of the field.
Because I know, like, if you have just having issues in a relationship in your mid-20s is already stressful because you got a school, you got a job. But you going through all that when there's, like, 30 million people always viewing your shit, it's a different take on the mental. And that's something I couldn't deal with.
And fans and niggas don't make shit better. They make it worse. They start highlighting. The more we do this media shit, we know. Yeah. People highlight things that you don't even know about yourself. Oh, shit. Cheech, every 30 minutes, he picks his nose. Oh, shit. Cheech talk with his hands. There's things that I'm learning about myself from niggas on the internet telling me.
Bro, I saw a nigga comment, yo, man, that nigga with the underbite. I'm like, I have an underbite?
It's crazy, man. Again, work-life balance. Like, content isn't life. Again, and the thing is, it's good to have a little bit of mystery. It's good for people to wonder what you've been up to. That's what makes you interesting. That's what makes people keep wondering about you. Exactly. Giving it all up in your early 20s, what are you going to talk about for your 30s? What are you going to talk about for your 40s? What have you learned? What have you lived to be able to talk about certain things? You know?
Yeah, that is true. Well, good episode, man.
Prayers to everyone involved.
Prayers to everyone involved.
I always say that. But yeah, man, I hope 2026 is a better year than last year. I hope the economy, I hope a lot of people do a better job at saving money because the economy seems to be getting worse. Mm-hmm. I hope that people value the right stuff this year, invest your money, prioritize the people that matter to you most. And yeah, I mean, I wish for financial freedom to all my friends and family, and yeah, I hope we have a good year, man. I'm excited because, you know, I even got a surprise for us that I've been working on that I can't share with you yet. But yeah, there's things that we cooking up. there's conversations that we're gonna have. There's ways that we want to elevate this experience. I'm excited, man. I'm excited.
I just asked y'all to get y'all shit together.
Yeah.
Where do you go, Bob, man?
I go by the name of Cheech, aka Content Isn't Life, aka Stay Off Your Phone, aka Stop Killing Me on TikTok. I heard y'all. I'm working on all the things, all the homework y'all gave me. I'm working on it.
Well, I go by the name of Gary, aka In Gary We Trust, aka Mr. Sneaker Convo, aka Slow Down Before You Break Down.
I like it. They always got some powerful shit to say before they get married. All that wisdom.
That's hate. We need to stop the hate in 2026. What is this, man?
These are the aesthetics.
See you next time.